The lion is typically known as the king of the wild, such a befitting title for a walking roar maker. It is a large cat native to Africa and India. It has a muscular, broad-chested body, short, rounded head, round ears and a hairy tuft at the end of its tail. Adult male lions are generally larger than female lions. Lions are very social in nature, forming groups known as prides. The lion is an apex predator. Some do go on scavenger hunts, but most do hunt. They don't actively seek to hunt humans, but they do hunt humans, but they are not found in urban areas except zoos. They are known as the most widely recognized animal symbols in human culture. The lion has been well depicted in work of arts, sculptures, paintings, even in national emblems on flags. Being noticed in movies, literatures, used even in figurative and expressive statements, and they are a key species for exhibitions in zoos and nature reserves. The depictions of lions have occurred in various ancient and medieval cultures in history. The lion inhabits grasslands, savanna and shrublands, and are more of diurnal in nature, but when it is threatened, it adapts to night life. Of the living felid species, the lion is rivaled only by the tiger in length, weight and height at the shoulder. The skull is very similar to that of the tiger, although the frontal region is usually more depressed and flattened and has a slightly shorter postorbital region and broader nasal openings than those of the tiger. Skeletal muscles of the lion make up 58.8% of its body weight and represent the highest percentage of muscles among mammals. The male lion's mane is the most recognizable feature of the species. It starts to grow when the lion are about a year old. The mane color varies and darkens with age. Its variations are affected by environmental factors. The size of the mane does mean a great thing for the lion, and even the color of the mane generally means a good thing. For example, the darker the mane, the more sexually active the lion is, and it appears to be more healthy. But its disadvantages is dependent on the hottest month of the year. Even female lions generally favor male lions with dense dark manes as mates. The hormone testosterone has been linked to mane growth. Castrated lions often have little to no manes because their gonades have been removed, thereby hindering the production of testosterone. Increased testosterone may be the cause of maned lionesses reported in northern Botswana. African lions are in scattered populations across sub-Saharan Africa. The lion prefers grassy plains and savannas, open woodlands with bushes. Lions have also been recorded to be seen on high mountain elevations and even snowlines in southern Europe and Asia. The lion once ranged in regions where climatic conditions supported an abundance of prey. Lions spend much of their time resting. They are inactive for about 20 hours a day, although they can become active anytime. But most of their activity is just socializing, grooming, defecating and also hunting. They spend an average of about 2 hours a day walking and 50 minutes of eating. The lion is the most social of all wild felid species, living in groups of related individuals with their offspring. Such a group is called a pride. Groups of male lions are called coalitions. Females form the stable social unit in a pride and do not tolerate outside females. Membership occurs through birth and death, but sometimes some females do become independent of their prides. Some lions are usually nomadic or rather in pairs. The area occupied by a pride is called a pride area, whereas that occupied by a nomad is a range. Members of a pride generally play roles in hunting. The health of the hunters is the primary need for the survival of the pride. Hunters are always the first to consume the prey at the site taken. The health of the hunters is the primary need for the survival of the pride. Hunters are always the first to consume the prey at the site taken. Both males and females defend the pride against intruders, but the male lion is more suited for this role due to its high muscular build. Their diet consists mainly of ungulates such as the giraffe, the African buffalo, plains zebras, and also the warthog depending on its availability. In India, the chital and the sambar deer are the most common wild prey. They avoid fully grown elephants, rhinoceroses and hippopotamus. They also avoid smaller prey such as monkeys, hares and hyraxes. Lions do kill other predators but seldom consume them. Lions typically consume prey at the location is the hunt, but sometimes drag large prey into cover. Lions scavenge when the opportunity rises, scavenging animals dead from natural causes such as disease or those that were killed by other predators. Scavenging lions do look around for vultures. Lions and spotted hyenas occupy a similar ecological niche and are known to compete for predators. Lions tend to dominate cheetahs and leopards, steal their kills and kill their cubs and even adults when given the chance. There have been reported cases of old and wounded lions falling prey to wild dogs. Nile crocodiles may also kill and eat lions. Most lionesses reproduce by the time they are 4 years of age. Lions do not mate at a specific time of the year and the female are polyestrous. A lioness may mate with more than one male when she is in heat. The generation length of a lion is about 7 years. The female can give birth to a litter of between 1 and 4 cubs in a secluded dens. She often hunts alone when the cubs are still helpless. Lion cubs are born blind, and their eyes will open 7 days after birth. They begin to crawl a day or 2 after birth and start to walk around 3 weeks of age. To prevent attack by predators, the mother moves the cubs to a new den every month, carrying them one by the nape of the neck. The mother and the cubs don't get integrated back into the pride until when the cubs are 6 to 8 weeks old. Up to 80% of lion cubs die before the age of 2. Lions too can be homosexual, and they also exhibit courtship behaviors. Their mode of communication is through gestures such as head rubbing and social licking. They also exhibit visual facial gestures too. Lions can also be infected with ticks and tapeworms, which can cause them to look rough and emaciated. The lion is listed as vulnerable on the IUCN Red List. Lions can also be infected with ticks and tapeworms, which can cause them to look rough and emaciated. The lion is listed as vulnerable on the IUCN Red List. Several large and well-managed protected areas in Africa host large lion populations. Most causes of lions' decline include disease and human interference. In 2005, lion conservation strategies were developed for West and Central Africa. These strategies helped to make lion-human coexistence sustainable. Such measures contribute to mitigating human-lion conflict. So, what can you do to help and save the lion from the human and wildlife conflict? What can you do to help?
Catch new episodes of Wildlife Explained by subscribing to our YouTube channel at Wildlife Explained. Thanks for watching.